Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to talk about towing with the Mahindra Roxor. So what I have here is a 2018 first generation Mahindra Roxor, are sold in the United States. You know, you've had a couple of generations, and the current iteration of the Roxor is called the new Roxor, and it was sold, it was introduced since September 2021. So that is the one which is currently on sale in the United States. You can see what it looks like if you go on the website roxoroffroad.com. All right, with that being said, let's move to a convenient location where we can talk about towing with the Roxor. We'll go around slowly and then we jump inside and head off to somewhere quiet. So let's get in. There we go. Get this in gear. Here we go. And stop here for now. The engine is still warming up. Okay, I'll turn it off for now. And we can jump outside. So the Mahindra Roxor comes with a 2.5 liter turbo diesel engine. You had the choice of two transmission, a manual transmission, 5-speed forward, 1 reverse gear, or you also had the choice of an automatic transmission. The automatic transmission that was offered with the Roxor is a very beefy and heavy duty unit. I think they went way above what they actually needed for the Roxor, because that same transmission is found in much heavier vehicles than the Roxor. So could you use your Roxor for towing? The simple answer is yes, but there's a couple of things that you have to take into consideration. Starting with the wheelbase. As you can see, the Roxor is actually longer than similar vehicles that look like the Roxor. It's also made of steel, so it's an all-steel configuration. The body and the body panels, they're steel. So the overall weight is quite heavy. So that lends some stability when you're towing with the Roxor. But the comparatively short wheelbase means that the Roxor is it might be squirrely if you're towing very heavy loads, and that is very undesirable. So that's just something to bear in mind. If it's a lighter trailer, you might be okay, but any heavier trailer, as you towing down the road and you pulling, you know, it might make the head move a little bit in a zigzag manner. So with those two things being said, you can see that the Roxor was offered with a factory accessory which you could buy as an option, and that was the tow hitch. So it came with a pintle type tow hitch with a ball on there. I'll show you guys what it looks like. I think I can go on this other side. So this is the one I got from a company that manufactures aftermarket components for the Roxor. It's called Made. No, not Made, but that's what their logo looks like. And so far it has worked for me very well. So you can bolt those onto the bumper, the factory bumper for the Roxor. But the one thing that you have to remember is that this factory bumper you see right here, it's made of steel, but it's not very sturdy, so it can't really carry a heavy weight. When you bolt this on there, your hitch, You can see that distance, so that acts like a lever, meaning that the tongue weight on here gets multiplied and transferred to this factory bumper. So that factory bumper can easily be twisted out of spec, and just something to bear in mind. Roxor later on in later iterations came up with a better accessory, and I think it's still available on the roxoroffroad.com website, and that actually ties onto the frame right here, and also on this other side, right somewhere right there. And that one is a very, very solid tow hitch, which you can bolt onto your Roxor. The pintle hitch, I think I might have one in here. Let's see. That's what it looks like. So it has a large plate, but it doesn't really transfer, it doesn't really change much, because the real culprit back here is that this steel plate is not very heavy duty and is very prone to twisting when you put on too much load on the tongue. Now, towing with the Roxor, the payload for the bed, which you have right here, is 349 pounds. That is not a whole lot. In fact, it's almost less than the weight of 2 average American adults. But as you can see, I'm pretty sure 2 adults can sit back here and everything will be okay. But that's what the manufacturer recommends. 349 pounds for the payload capacity for the Mahindra Roxor. Now let's move on to towing. Towing, the Roxor is rated to tow 3,490 pounds. That's the maximum you can tow with the Mahindra Roxor. And also, I believe they recommend that you have the tire pumped up to the specification. There were some Roxors that came with EFX. I believe EFX tires are UTV tires, and those tires would take about 12 psi of pressure. Certain off-road trails require you to have low pressure tires. That way you don't damage the fauna and flora on the trail. So EFX tires are the tires that were recommended, but you cannot tow with the Roxor if you have EFX tires mounted on the Roxor. I don't know if many people bought the Roxor with those tires, but yeah, that's just something to bear in mind. So payload capacity, how much you can put here on the bed and drive the Roxor with, tow with the Roxor, move around, is 349 pounds. And when you come to towing, the maximum is 3,490 pounds that you can safely tow with the Roxor. That is what is recommended. There is a separate harness sold by a company that's made aftermarket for hooking up a trailer. So the trailer harness you can buy as a plug and play unit. Plug it into the wiring that goes to the lights in the back, and then you tie it up somewhere out here. But yeah, so that is available. If you look, you might be able to find it online. So that's what I had to share with you guys about towing with the Roxor. You can see the legacy lock on there. That's from India, where you could actually close your Roxor or your Mahindra Thar. You press this button down and it would lock the tailgate, and this is how you open the tailgate from the interior, from the inside. You pull on this and then it opens. Yeah, yes, you pull on it, pull up on it. So that's what I had to share with you guys today. Just a quick talk about towing with the Mahindra Roxor. Yes, you can do it, but maximum weight of your trailer should be 3,490 pounds. And then a rule of thumb, when towing, for the tongue weight, Usually they would say have it between 10 to 15% of the weight of your trailer. So bear that in mind if you want to use your Roxor to tow. Thanks for joining me today, guys, and I'll ask a little favor. If you enjoy these videos, please give the thumbs up below and also consider subscribing to the channel. That way you don't miss our videos when we get them posted. I hope you did enjoy this short video, and thank you for joining me on your busy Sunday while you are out there relaxing with family and friends or just by yourself. I do appreciate the feedback that you guys leave in the comment section below, and once more, please consider subscribing to the channel. That helps us grow, and it is the single greatest way in which you can help this channel out. Bye for now, and I will catch you guys on the next video.